versus the Queensland Pirates. The women up first. This is a gold medal rematch from last year. What was a very close match. The Pirates edging out the Storm in last year's results. This year, Storm off to the hot starts. They are sitting third on the table, and the Pirates sitting fifth. My name is Vic Steve. It's great to be with you today here in Adelaide at the 36ers Arena, and we're going to head down to Renee courtside.
And welcome to Adelaide for the Adelaide Storm versus the Queensland Pirates. We're down here courtside watching the crowd fill up the stadium.
Thanks, Renee. Great to hear the venue filling up in what is a very, very important match for the Pirates. We see there sitting fifth, so a bit of a slow start for them. 8 points, only 2 points away from fourth spot. The Vipers there, 2 bonus points for total points being within 10 at the end of the match. So that seems to be a very important stat so far. Adelaide Storm off to a nice start. They'll be looking to secure a top 4 position if they play well today, and the Pirates looking to keep their top 4 hopes alive. Rebecca Felstark, our first referee today, she'll be up on the stand. And our second referee, Josh Burrows. Can't do sport without them. We wish them all the best of luck for today's match.
Now introducing your starting seven.
Our teams for today. The Adelaide Storm.
Number 1, Emma Burnham.
They are an experienced team. Lots of Australian representatives there. Danusha Sipaborjo, Beth Carey, Rebecca Reeve, and coached by 2 of the greatest players ever to do it for Australia in Rachel Orchard and Nathan Roberts. But Rebecca Reeve shaping to be one of the key players for the Storm today, the number 6 point scorer in the league, the number 2 serve receiver, the number 2 passer in the competition so far. Beth Carey, the middle blocker, has been very important for them as well. The number 2 point scorer, attacker, the second most efficient attacker in the league is read to the Pirates. And just top of the list there, Emma Burton. She will be key for them today. She is the number 3 point scorer in the competition. They'll need a big game from her. Kylie Garlick, the libero, doing a fantastic job. The number 5 receiver in the competition. And keep an eye on Scarlett Rudder, number 13, the second best server and the 4th best blocker after 2 rounds. She will be key for them today. Of course, our power plays here in Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Each coach has 3 power plays. They can only use a maximum of 1 each set. They can both get called at the same time by each team, and they must get called before a team reaches 12 points, and the next 3 points are worth double on the scoreboard if they can win them. Always interesting to see how the strategy evolves with the power play, but we can't do the Super League without our sponsors, Mahindra, our naming rights sponsor, supported by Scape, Student Living, Macassar, and Inverleigh Broadcasting. A huge thank you to our sponsors for getting behind volleyball here in Australia and the Australian Volleyball Super League. So, this match about to get underway. Shaping as a very, very important match for the Pirates to start closing the gap to the top 4. And if you're a Storm fan, a really good result here could go a long way to securing a top 4 finish. Here we go. Kylie White, the setter for Pirates, gets us started. Sipaborjo with the tip, and she scores. They're on the board. So Sipaborjo, number 3, getting the start as one of the outside hitters for the Storm. And she goes back to serve. Serves well, overpass. Oh, it's well dug by White. Garlick there. As the free ball comes back, and Beth Carey on the slide. But again, the defence. It's a great start from him on the defensive end, and another dig, if you don't mind, by Garlick. What a rally. Just the second rally of the match. Great recycling.
And that was the best rally of the day.
Off the block,
But unfortunately,
into
the Pirates get the point.
antenna, which means point their way. Well, I hope there's more of that to come. That was fantastic work. Love to see some extended rallies, some recycling off the block. There's Rebecca Ingram. Back to serve, she's short. Ducked by Jarvis. There's Reed, blocked this time. Little swing, and there's Burton into the corner. We spoke about her at the top of the broadcast. International experience with the Volleyroos, and just one of the focal points of this Pirates offense. So a nice start by her. As we said, she will be key today. This time Jarvis getting cramped. Libero, number 11. Just couldn't find her positioning on that ball. So an ace serve. So service pressure here from Ingram. Much better from Jarvis. That's perfect, and it's to Carey. A big part of their offense. Beth Carey, their captain, again played a lot of games for the senior units. Australian team. She will be hard to stop if they can connect with her as a middle attacker for the Storm. Cheap one to the Pirates. So the Storm siding out at a really high level, 65.5%. So that means when they're receiving serve, 65% of the time they score the point, and that is equal leaders in the league with the Perth Steel, who are off to a hot start as well. And here's Rudder, one of the best servers in the competition. And they pop the ball up nicely for Reeve. That's a great turn down
Big
the
win
line.
for your Adelaide Storm there by the Flash.
Becca Reeve, the 6th best point scorer in the league. It's a good start from her. Rachel Reeve, number 4, the setter, starting this match for the Storm, serving nicely. Great reverse to Burton. Dug this time. Gould into the offense. The defense from Pirates continues to be outstanding, and that's outstanding from Burton. First swing was down the line. That one cross court, making it hard for the Storm to set up their defense if she can hit with a variety of angles. She's back for a float serve again. They're going after Jarvis. Joe hammers the pipe, but again, defense this time. Adelaide's turn to keep the ball alive. What a pancake from Ingram. Oh, that ball just going over the net, but outside of the antenna, which is the red and white stick on the net, signifying the sideline. So automatic point to the Storm. As we see a replay, Rachel Reeve on serve, back live. That's a better swing this time. Rosie Alchin, the outside hitter, finding a way past that block and onto the floor. So already a third of the way through this set. Points capped at 18 in the Super League. Sailing along for her first serve. right middle blocker. Number 5 blocker in the league so far. Had a great season last year. Great to see her back, starting the season well. Controlled by Garlick. Ingram is dug. Bourgeot's wide, and she ran out of real estate. Again, the ball into the antenna, so that is deemed out at an automatic point to the opposition. Short serve, just a little too short. Amy McCarthy, the middle blocker, getting the start this week for the Pirates. So Sarah Gould, the opposite. Quite a little long as well. So just a few little errors early in this match. The teams looking to settle into their work. White, can she put one in for us? Yes, she can. It's deep and controlled. Cheeky little play from Rachel Reeve. There's another setter over in Adelaide that might enjoy that one. She's on the coaching staff for the men's team. A great shot, catching the defence off guard as we have a double substitution for the Storm. Doherty, number 8, coming into the backcourt to set. Great reception from Ingram. There's Burton, great dig, Bourgeot. And finding a way into the block and down. Brooke Langbean, the opposite attacker, part of that double sub coming on. So a nice sub from Rachel Reeve, having an immediate impact on the game. Level things up at 8 apiece. If you don't mind, Scarlett Rudder. She is a weapon in the middle for the Pirates. Her first swing is a very, very good one. They can connect with her. She's going to be difficult to stop. She was fantastic last week. Touch on the block. Doug Ingram going over in 2. Free ball opportunity now. And that is a big block. There she is again. Rudder, the number 2 server and the number 4 blocker. And that is a great start for her blocking stats and for her team on one of the best scorers in the league, Rebecca Reeve. A great matchup that's going to be through the match. We'll certainly be watching that. They go again to Reeve. This time finding a way down the front. Smart play there, a great response from Reeve. It's a big block in Burton and Rudder out there. It's going to be a big challenge for Reeve, but I think she's up for it. Captain Carey. Bump set. Well dug down the line. Sipper Bourgeot is stuffed at the net. And of course, she's again Scarlett Rudder. If she carries on like this, she's going to climb up those blocking ranks very, very quickly. Very nice start for her, reading the game well. Great technique on block. So, we'll see a reverse substitution from the Storm. Rachel Reeve coming back in to serve. Sarah Gould coming into the front row. So they're able to maintain 3 front row attackers. It's a nice strategy here from the Storm. Burton again. Hammering cross this time. A fantastic start for her. On serve, they go over after Jarvis again, and it creates the opportunity. Put down. Rosie Alchin absolutely hammering that Paradise ball. It's a great snap over the ball. So, Queensland been serving fantastically. Jarvis up to the task this time. Nice combination play. Sarah Gould coming from the wing into the middle of court on the little crossover. One hand set too from Rachel Reeve, delivering that ball perfectly. So Storm need some defense. Deep serve handled by Alchin. Slide attack is picked up. Opportunity now. Bourgeot, great little touch, but read by Burton. May have been going long, but it's Doug. Gould, another block. This time McCarthy getting in on the action. So both middles firing for the Pirates, and they maintain their 3-point lead. As you see on replay here, yeah, great double block. Alchin setting up the block very nicely, and she's at the service line better from her. Out to Sipper Bourgeot. That is a fast arm. Cross court. Just generates some heat on that ball. Here comes the boom indeed.
That's right, make some noise.
Great side out from Storm. 14-12. They are running out of points to catch up. Yeah, that's just too much for Garlick, who's a very experienced libero. So Queensland within 3 points now in this first set. Very difficult situation here for the Storm to catch up. Good from Reeve. There's that crossover play. Great dig, Burton. Carey just pops that one up as she's off the net. And again, the ball popping up this time for Scarlett Rudder, and she makes no mistake. So just the serve and defence for Queensland, creating some fantastic opportunities, and they are capitalising on them. McCarthy now. Nice reception. They go to Gould. Again, the block slowing it down for the defence. Ingram this time. That's sharp. Great swing cross court. Good to be off the net a little bit. She is a nice tall athlete, Ingram. Finding a way through the Storm defence there. Again. The block.
And that's the end of set
this time Ingram getting in on the block party. 18-12. Well, what a commanding start for the Queensland Pirates here in Adelaide. Blocking superbly, putting the Storm under a lot of pressure. So we have a 2-minute change of events. No timeouts here in the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League.
You might see yourself, and I want to see everybody attending to play the imaginary invisible bongos.
For the coaches to make adjustments, and we're going to catch up with our coaches.
Best bongo player will win a water bottle. There's a nice little family bongo. Where are they?
This week.
Look, we've just kept it really simple and gone back to the basics on what we know that we can do really, really well and maximise that to the best of our ability.
Absolutely. You've got a lot of experience in your team coming up this season. Tell me a bit about how that translates in the Super League format.
Look, we've been absolutely caught up in the rush of the game, which is sort of part of why I love it and what the best part is for it. And now it's just us trying to find the solutions as quick as we can.
Thank you.
Just a little bit better one more time. What's coming?
Rachel Reeve, Rachel Orchard, the head coach of the Adelaide Storm. So back to basics was their focus, and they'll need to just make some little adjustments Reception pretty good for the Storm. Just their block and defence. Keep an eye on that. Can they just change up a little bit on their block angles, their defence depth? Make it a little harder for the Pirates to score, but they certainly started this match very, very well. Their Pirates lineup looks to be unchanged. And the Storm also starting the same way. Good start from Sipa Bourgeot. Free ball opportunity. And Beth Carey, was there any touches? Adelaide Storm thinks so. Head referee doing the right thing, just calling her line judges in for a very quick conversation. They may have been in a better position to see if there was indeed a touch on the block. Both teams selling it very well. Both acting like they won the points, and it is awarded to the Pirates. Ingram on service. They go straight back.
That's a big point
this time. She makes no mistake. That slide play, we call that.
Let's get a
Very prominent in the women's game.
Clap with me, crowd.
Running behind the setter, jumping off 1 foot. Very well executed on the Storm. Carey, short serve. Garlick just reaches it. Opportunity now, Pirates. Oh, Carey in a great spot. Just can't handle the swing from Burton. Hitting the ball both line and cross, mixing it up, finding ways around the block. It's been impressive range from her to start this match. And they go to the slide again, right this time. Great connection there. So Storm looking to get their middle attackers more involved in the game, trying to put some pressure on the Queensland block, which was certainly impressive in that first set. That's a better spot from Sipa Bourgeot, getting the dig. Opportunity now, yes!
Massive point by the
Here comes up. Here comes up. Here comes up. Here comes up.
Didn't get a lot of opportunity in the first set, but certainly takes that one, and that's a good sign if you're a Storm fan.
back-to-back points.
And just a little roll shot down the line, great change up. So some creativity in the Storm offense now. Knowing the slides, some power, some off-pace shots as well, and they get the hot start. And that ball clearly down. Burton in the back row. Her service is good. Jarvis, great delivery. There's that slide again. This time, just missing the block and going long. So definitely big tactical change here for the Storm. They've seen something in the block and defence of the Pirates that they think they can manipulate, excuse me. Ball just dropping. So Rebecca Reeve back to serve. I may have got my Reeves mixed up earlier. Apologies. The Reeve sisters doing a fantastic job for the Storm. Just long. Storm thought they had it. They get into their ace celebration, and it's overruled. The first referee saying, oh, that ball's in.
Let's keep that noise coming.
Storm get their ace. So Rebecca Reeve doing it from the front row and from the service line. Going for the other side of the court this time, just missing. Action on the deep float, Jarvis kept alive by Reeve. Great dig. But free ball given up. Opportunity now, Pirates. Oh, it's tight. Opportunity now, Storm. How quickly this game changes. Great dig, Burton. A great read block by Wright. Jarvis with the set. It's a little short. They have to push over. Ingram finds a way. She was a long way off the net. A very smart swing, high into the hands. Pays off. Action again. Well handled. Good. Off the block. Nice goal from the referee. That's the block and out. So here's the final decision. So points away of the Storm. They've just pointed the wrong way initially. First referee. Again, to have a conversation with their supporting officials, try and get the call right. Huddle up on all the plates and the outcome of his points. And Storm, the recipient of that one, Captain Kylie White, just having a quick chat with the first referee, just confirming the outcome there. So after all that, Adelaide only up by 1 point. Nice deep serve. Ingram knots the block. Gould and Carey that time. Well, we called for a little bit of adjustment from the Storm blockers. They've certainly adjusted well on Ingram. Great delivery from Garlick. Tricky play by White, but she's dug. Great dig by Wright. Burton. Opportunity now, right again. Great dig. We love to see our middles getting in the defensive side of things. They go back to Ingram again. She's dug again. Opportunity now. And Kelly hits that ball down. Way too sharp for the Pirates defense. Some great blocking there during that sequence, and that was the point before from Goulds. Slide attack from Pirates, just a little off. Goulds hammers that ball down the line. Great dig from Garlick. There's another great soft block. Transition opportunity there. Go back to Gould. Burton's been good defending in one. Free ball. Rebecca Reeve out to Sipper Borgio. There's that fast arm that she has on the way down. So some fantastic transition offense for the Storm, turning defense into offense over and over again. And the celebrations there. Right, a handy little run on serve. Burton has to swing to the corner, right, with another dig. Free ball now. And that ball A 1 foot C there from McCarthy. Beat the block, took the taken down. Much needed side out points for the Pirates. Nice reception. They go back to Carey. Great bump set from Burton. Another great block and dig from the Storm, and Singapore just misses the block as she looked to turn that ball down the line after having the ball cross court the last few swings. So another point on serve for the Pirates. 10-8. Will we see our first power play? One more point left for the Storm to call theirs. Good, off the block and out. Smart play from her. It's a big block from Ingram. She's worked the ball really well, good. So the first substitution. Again, we saw this in the first set. So number 9, Mundy, coming in as the attacker in the front row. Chelsea, number 8, coming in to serve and set in the back row. Still no power plays. It's a deep serve, well controlled. My goodness. I could hear that through the effects mics. Scarlett Rudder absolutely crushing that ball straight at the defender. Good to see her back in the offense this set. Haven't called her name much so far in this second set. Nice reception out to Sipper Bourgeot. Great position from Garlick this time. Opportunity Pirates. Burton's their go-to, and she gets it. Much better block position this time for Storm, but unable to control that heavy ball into the hands of Queensland. Down by 4 points earlier, closing this gap very, very nicely. Good from Reeve. They go to Carey. She recycles. Just a little mix up there as they go behind again. And White looking for Rudder. And not happy with herself there, Rudder. She had an opportunity. Little cross-court serve, just long. Ingram watching that ball all the way as we have a power play called by the Pirates. So Adelaide unable to call theirs, being on 12 points. Queensland their last opportunity on 11. So very nicely played, I think, by the coaching staff of the Pirates to see if they can get ahead. Reeve into the block and down. So Adelaide stopping the first point of the power play for the Pirates. Terry Rudder, head coach of the Pirates. I think a good call by them there on reception now. Favourites to win this point with even things up on 13 all. There it is. Rudder high and heavy into the corner. So 13 all. Can the Pirates come up with something here on serve? Would absolutely turn the tide in this set to go up 15-13. It's a good serve. Bump set out. Reeve, there's that turn down the line again. Such a smart, well-controlled play. So Adelaide do very well through that power play sequence to maintain the lead 14-13 as our substitution is reversed. Rachel Reeve coming on to serve. Gould coming back in for offense. Great reach from White to set that ball, but opportunity on defence here. Now Pirates. Was there a touch on the block? No. Say our officials, yes, says our officials. Lions referees signifying the touch off the block to the head referee. So, after all that, 14 all. Burton Long. Becca Reeve, fantastic at the net. What has she got from the service line? Little point on serve here would put the Storm in a very strong situation. There is a great side out from the Pirates. That's the substitutions for them off the bench. Sophie Alchin, number 16, on for some setting, and Thorogood, number 15, in as the opposite. So the double sub for them working so far. Great dig from Jarvis. Sipper Bourgeot goes very deep this time, finds the baseline. Smart swing deep into the court in a difficult situation. First set is blocked. This time, Storm getting it right.
And that brings up set point.
Thorogood straight into the action on offense, but couldn't find a way through. So set point Adelaide. It's been a grind, but they find themselves with a couple of set points. Ingram from off the net. She's dug. They go to the pipe, and this time McCarthy says no. Continuing her good blocking form in the middle. So Queensland keep themselves alive for another point. 17-16. Serve. Bump set. Bourgeot is stuffed. This time, Scarlett Rudder straight back where she left off.
It's 17-all. The next point wins the set. So make some noise.
Do love this in the Super League. 17-all. Next point wins. Adelaide have been a great side-out team. Good from Jarvis. They go to Gould, and she hammers it down the line for the winner. Very confident swing and a great side-out for the Storm. Just what they needed.
And Adelaide Storm win that set thanks to you, crowd.
The second set, we will change ends. We do that once. Here in the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League as we check out some highlights.
1, Adelaide Storm taking out that second set, 18-7. The louder you are, crowd, the more success you will see. Make sure we get around.
She's been really good swinging, particularly on that left side, finding a way down. They're big. Storm block. So she's been key for them. We're going to head to a break. We'll be back shortly.
And if you take a look to the screen, I need you to scan.
Welcome back. Third set action. This gold medal rematch from last year. Queensland off to a very hot start in the first set. Ran away with that, but a great response from the Storm. We went to a golden point. They had the lead. It looks like they were going to get it done, but went to a golden point. And they finished it off very, very nicely through Sarah Gould to even this match up at 1 set apiece. So, shaping up to be a fantastic match here. As we said at the top of the broadcast, a big game for the Pirates as they sit outside the top 4, looking for some much needed points to stay alive in the Super League. Rachel Reeve doing the tip over, and there's a nice start on block. Sipper Bourgeot claiming that one next to the captain, Bev Carey. Good start for the Storm. Their blocking will be very important. They certainly made some adjustments in the second set. And there's that little cutty serve. And they have to give up the free ball though, Adelaide. Burton and centre. So she's turned that ball a little bit too much, looking to avoid the block. Mini break straight away. 2-zip to the Storm. Sipper Bourgeot goes a bit deeper this time. And Ingram off the block and down. And so good so far on the left side and the right side as Ingram. And the outside hitter roll. Nice from Jarvis. Reeve pushing for the corner, but a great dig. Garlick chasing that ball, and there's the slide. So Carey this time, cross court. We saw them implementing this in the second set. Doing it with success as well. They go back to it early in the third. High ball back to Burton, and she hammers that ball down the line. It's dug, but a net touch is called. Well, just when you know it, middle gets a dig, and the blockers touch the net. I'm sure Carey won't let them forget that one. It was a great dig from her down the line off Burton. Rudder, the second best server in the league, creating an opportunity at the nets for her team. Free ball. They go to McCarthy. That's a great swing. Stretching Gould in the backcourt. Pirates looking for their middles early now. Things up at 3 apiece. Libero steps into set. It's a difficult situation. Reeve on the left side couldn't find a solution against the big Queensland block. So Queensland down 2-0. Yeah, up 4-3. Nice deep serve handled by Reeve. And the block again too strong, and a centre line violation called on the Storm. I see the second referee there just indicating that she stepped over the line. You can step on the line, you can't step fully over the line. So Pirates 5-3 now. They go to Reeve. She pushes off the block, but she's dug. Ingram, interesting choice. She's a long way off the net. But a great dig there from her off the centre tip. Free ball. Jarvis controls. There's right. That's a great turn. Don't have to hit it hard when there's no one home in that corner.
That spike wasn't good. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. It was just right.
Into the action. Rachel Reeve this time going short. Was there a touch on the block? No. So, evening things up. Yeah, 5 points apiece as we'll head down to Renee.
Guys, what a game this is turning into. Some huge volleyball being played out of the middle. Both setters having amazing connections so far. In particular, we've got Emma Burton for the Queensland Pirates already having a big impact in this game, and a great matchup with Rebecca Reeve for number 14 for the Storm there. Not to mention McCarthy and Rudder playing really big parts in that middle section there as we mention it. For the Pirates there, this is shaping up to be a great game. I'm so glad it is 1-1 because they're really turning on now.
Yeah, thanks Renee, you're spot on. All the big names firing for both teams. And speaking of firing, Rosie Alchin absolutely cranked that ball down the line. It's a great offense from her, but all the big names having an impact on this match, and Sarah Gould not to be left out of the mix. That little crossover play, her coming around into the middle corridor on the little combination play has been really, really successful. Not something we see a lot of, but when executed well, it is really, really effective, and she's doing a great job. Great reception from Ingram. Wow, this time they get the block position right. And it is right, and Gould combining there as we see a power play reasonably early in the set. Haven't seen a lot called before, 10 and 11 points, so Adelaide got a 2-point buffer. Can they break it open? Great pass from Alchin. Great recycle there, as a bit of confusion there, and any touches. That's a great dig from Garlick. Opportunity though for the Storm. They go back to right. She hammers it, but it's dug. And Garlick is everywhere. She gets the touch, but can't control. What a rally. Great defense from the Pirates, but the Storm come away, and it's 2 points as well. 9-6. Great start to the power play for them. Nice from Garlick. McCarthy with the response. And the slide that time. So Adelaide with 1 power play point left, as we see Russell Croucher on to serve, number 6. Very experienced player for the Pirates. Adelaide's side-out volleyball has been very, very good. Can they side out and get another 2 points? Good from Reeve. They go back to right, and why not? Again, just that turn into the vacant space in 1. She has been very good here in this third set. So 12-5, commanding lead for the Storm, but Queensland have their power play up their sleeve as well. I think we'll see one from them soon. They go to Burton in the middle. Great dig from right. She's just doing everything at the moment. Blocking, attacking, digging, and what's the call? Antenna is the call on the attack from Ingram. So Adelaide continue to widen the gap here in the third set. Still no power play from Queensland. High in the middle. It's popped out. Ingram's dug. Super Bourgeot down the line this time.
I'm on fire.
Transition volleyball from the Storm. Just ain't too good so far. So 14-7, what a lead. Scrappy play from Pirates. They just have to give the ball up. They go to Carey. Great dig, Burton. Ingram's spike is dug. Rachel Reed chasing that ball and good. Somehow just controlling that ball deep, and it finds a way through the defence. So Queensland obviously just letting this set go in terms of their power play. We'll save it for the next one. This gap too big to close. So we see the replay of Gould just controlling that ball perfectly onto the baseline. So Pirates well behind. Can they go on a little run? Can they find some momentum for the next set? Little easy ball given up. Rudder, she was a long way off the net. It's really challenging to run that first tempo ball, that quick ball from that far off the net, and they didn't quite get it right. But I do like they're trying to get her in the match. She's such an offensive weapon. So Kylie White trying to find ways to get her in, as we see another double substitution for the Storm, with Doherty coming in to serve and set across the back. Short serve, well dug from Ingram. There it is, Rudder again. And it's dug, but out of reach of Langbein, the second player in that substitution for the Storm. As we see a substitution now for the Pirates. Sophie Alchin again coming into court to set for the Pirates, and she's at the service line. Well handled from Super Bourgeot, the slide tip.
And that brings us
Wow.
set point.
Rudder was
It also
right there,
brings up
but
9
couldn't
set
quite
points
get the
for
control. She
Adelaide
might lock that
Storm,
one back. They look to be all
17-9.
over that,
Make some
were
noise
the Pirates.
for
But
Danusha to finish this
Storm set point, and they have been brilliant in this third set. Super Bourgeot going hard and deep. A long way off the net is Burton, and that's long. So the Storm losing the first set by a decent margin, it must be said. They fought back in the second, and they've turned the tables completely in this third. 18-9. That is a commanding set victory for the Storm as they go 2 sets to 1 up. We play all 5 sets regardless here in the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League, and every set is worth points on the ladder, so plenty to play for. As Storm looking to close this match out for the win, and Queensland looking for some much needed points, and obviously looking to keep this set alive and go for the win as well. Back and forth match, so Terry Rudder, the head coach, just talking through some tactics as we're going to head to a quick break. We'll be back soon.
All right, before we start this fourth set, let's make some noise and I need some crowd interaction. What's a pirate's favourite letter? No, it's the C, and there's a storm coming to sink their ships. Let's make some noise for your Adelaide Storm.
And we're back. Fourth set about to get underway. Well, it's been an awesome match so far. Queensland's turn to respond. Lineups looking unchanged for the Storm. And unchanged for the Pirates. What a start from Carey. Adelaide with the momentum off the back of that third set. Carey, the captain, she's an imposing figure in the middle for the Storm as White chases that down, pops it up beautifully for Burton. She just hammers that ball deep. It's a great swing from her in a difficult situation. Not just to put some pressure on, but to score. Let's see how much they'll go to Burton here in this fourth set. Her and Rudder, I think, will be the focal point. And there's Rudder on cue, but she's dug off the tip. Reeve off the block and then into the antenna. So last touch, Queensland went the way of Storm. Looks like Jessica Russell-Croucher has started for the Pirates as well, holding her place on court after coming in late in the third. Go to Ingram. Great position on defense. High ball out. Right dig, Ingram. Burton with the tip. Gould has to give up the free ball. White facing the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. As Burton goes bang again cross court. Great hustle from the Pirates. Working very hard to keep that ball alive. And it pays off for them. They're going to have to work hard this set. All the momentum sitting with the Storm. Scarlett Rudder, the number 2 server in the league. Can she go on a run? It's a good start. Oh, that's a big swing.
Here comes up. Here comes up. Here comes up.
Rebecca Reeve.
Here comes up. Here comes up.
Just the angle too much for the defense. Been very consistent for them. As Rachel Reeve serves, but Burton in system. Too good. Great rhythm into her swing. A great set from White as well. We see the replay there. Yeah, Kylie White, great delivery. Getting a big seam on the block. Sipper Bourgeot, that's a great pipe, but Doug Garlick's been good. They pop the ball up. Ingram off the block and can't be controlled by Reeve. So trading points early. So we do see one change. Again for the Pirates with Thorogood. Number 15 on in the middle for the Pirates. As Reeve just gets back to her work. Positioning that ball just full reach of the defence for Queensland. Reeve goes short on Ingram. Burton from the back row. We haven't seen a lot of that. Great block from the Storm. Wright joins Sipper Bourgeot on the left side of court. And they time that to perfection. Reeve again. Where does she go this time? Back at Ingram. High and deep is Doug. Great push from Reeve. Sipper Bourgeot. She did it on block and she does it on offense. This time turning the ball really nicely down the line. We've seen her hitting cross early in the match, and now down the line. It's a good range from her. Nice run here from Reeve. They change it up. She goes cross court this time. Ingram's tip is dug. Bourgeot a long way off the net. Controls. They go to the pipe. Russell Croucher, that's a great touch. But an even better one from Reeve on cake. But Pirates get the points. Great patience from them. Ingram's had a lot of work to do on the left side. Lots of repetitive efforts from her, and this time she disguises the tip good enough to score. It's like a bit of a grind for Queensland at the moment. As Gould has a lot of work to do, she does it well. High and heavy into the hands from Gould. Vicky Wright. He's been serving and defending well. Burton in the pass this time. As they change things up a little bit, they run Thorogood on the back set. No, she's playing middle. She also plays some opposite, so she's very capable of hitting that back set. So nice change up there from the Pirates. Thorogood to serve. Jarvis, great delivery. Beth Carey, what a swing.
Here comes up, here comes up, here comes up.
1 foot C quick, just kept her in rhythm really, really nicely.
Here comes up.
8-6. Power plays coming for sure in this fourth set. As Croucher has to control. They get the free ball back. And some confusion there on the side of the Pirates. White, the setter, taking the first ball, popping it up high in the middle. Just a little breakdown in system there for the Pirates. So Gould, another opportunity. Nice from Ingram. They go to Rudder, she turns it across, no hands, that's long. Wide, I should say. And with 2 sets left and with 2 power plays left each, Adelaide take theirs. 10-6, and we will have dueling power plays here as Queensland call theirs.
Worth 2 points. Let's make some noise.
So
We win the 2
Adelaide looking
points.
to break the
And
set
not the
open.
Pirates.
Queensland
Make some noise. Get
looking
loud.
to catch up. Each of the next 3 points worth 2 on the scoreboard for each team. They go to Carey on the slide. Pancake. Bourgeot pushing off the block. But not good enough. As Queensland's defence holds up. So 2 points to Queensland. 8-10 now. There's the block, there's the pancake. There's a little push from Bourgeot on it. Just popped up for a second touch for Rudder, and she put it beautifully into the corner. So, second power play for both teams. Dig from Ingram, well done. Burton finds a way. Just too tall for Jarvis. 10-6 down and now 10 all. So a great choice from Terry Rudder, the head coach of the Pirates, to call his power play at the same time as the Storm. So last one for both teams. Can Adelaide side out? Great reception. Sipper Bourgeot, great dig. Russell Croucher. She gets a chance now. Pushes. Doug. They go to Burton. Oh, that's a great touch. Is it alive? It is. And they're just everywhere at the moment, both teams scrambling Too strong. Lane Bean, who entered the court in that double sub again. Fantastic swing from her.
2 points. Well done, Adelaide Storm. Makes
So you feel that was a really, really important point for both teams. Just to take that little mental advantage on the scoreboard. 12-10. Sipper Bourgeot, a little hybrid serve she's got. There, yeah, there's the spin, cutting it cross court, and it's effective this time. So it looks like she's going to float serve, but just snaps her wrist over the ball and gets the angle as well. So Queensland reception steps up a little bit, and they handle it well this time. Out to Burton. Just a little reaction touch from Russell Croucher. She couldn't get out of the way, to be fair. The ball was just on her so quickly. She had to throw something up. Just a bit hot to handle. So 10-6 up, then it went to 10-all. Now 14-10 up for the Storm. High ball out to Burton. Great tip. There she is again. Lane B, the ball popped up on the net for her, and she's just taking every opportunity she can get.
3 points to go.
A fantastic job impacting the match here in the 4th set. So Storm have broken this set wide open now. 15-10. Good from Ingram. Russell Croucher trying to go for that roll again. Couldn't quite get it right, so they will reverse. Or substitute, I should say. It's been a sub they've been making a couple of times between Alchin and Russell Croucher. So it's Alchin now. Rosie on for the Pirates, and she's straight into the action. There she is on offense, Scarlett Rudder. We haven't had the opportunity to call her name much in this 4th. Good choice by Kylie White. They need to re-establish her and McCarthy as well, the other middle or Thorogood, whoever's on. They need to establish that, put some pressure on the Storm, but Beth Carey,
And that brings up set point.
the quick attack
But also
this time.
match point. This will take us to 3 sets. Make some noise. Get a slow clap go for your
Both
captain,
teams
Beth Carey.
just trading middle attacks. So set points, 17-11 to win the match for the Storm. High ball to Burton. Great swing. High into the hands. So they stay alive in this set. A lot of set points for the Storm. Scarlett Rudder hasn't had a lot of opportunities on the net. She is a fantastic server. Can she make an impact now? Good from Sipper Bourgeot. Right. Continues to find a way in the middle every time they go to her. She finds a hole in the middle of court. So Adelaide, 18-12. Take the 3rd set and take the official win for this match. But we are far from done. Another set to come. More points on the scoreboard on offer for both teams.
They've also just won the game. We still do have a 5th set.
2-minute timeouts. Oh, sorry, change of ends. But we don't actually change ends. So in between sets though, 2 points, 2 minutes I should say. I'm confused here as the Pirates look to regroup and look to take this 5th set, and we'll head to a quick break and come back. Back for the 5th set. I'll see if I can speak some English in this set as well as we get underway. Great tip from Reeve. She couldn't do a lot else with the ball. It was very tight, but it's wide. So, good start if you're a Pirates fan. Adelaide have the match 3-1, but some very, very important points up for grabs for the Pirates. Oh, Bourgeot is in a phone booth there against Burton, and Rudder nowhere she could go. That ball was coming back no matter what. That's a great start on the net for the Pirates. On the slide this time, and that has been her best so far this match. Carey connected beautifully on that play. We'll get another look here. That run behind, 1 foot takeoff, and yeah, too big, too sharp, too strong. Bourgeot with their hybrid. She goes again, and deep this time. Cramping Garlic for the ace. She's sort of cut it short so many times this match, and that time the changer. Very experienced player, college over in the US. Represented Australia a lot at many different age levels, has Sipper Bourgeot, has Rosie Alchin, number 4. Can't quite get that one right, so 3-2. Goes for that corner again, does Sipper Bourgeot. It's a good swing from Ingram, but well done. And the tip again is wide from Storm. A couple of unforced errors from them, helping Queensland at the start of this set. Rosie Alchin at the service line. Nice float serve. And an ace, in fact. So, great pressure from her down the line. Catching Sipper Bourgeot stretching. Where does she go this time? Similar area and a similar result. Beautiful serving that time, just dropping on the right side of the libero. So she got Sipper Bourgeot on the right, she gets Jarvis on her right. Where does she go now? She was going for that same area, just a little flat that time, so relief for Storm. They were under pressure there. Captain Carey goes short. It's a great reception. Oh my goodness. Scarlett Rudder, stop it. She has just been so good on that quick attack. That time, just turning the ball so sharp. Good luck defense. High ball out to Reeve. Now, yes, it was out. So, antenna from Reeve. So, Queensland, 7-4. A really positive start for them in this 5th set. Nice serving, good from Bourgeot. Right is Doug. She's been very effective, but free ball. Nice cheeky play from Ingram. They get their Storm out of system and it pays off. So making the setter take the first contact, proving very, very effective there. We've talked Rudder up on serve. She gets another opportunity. Can she go on a run? Good from Bergeau. They force to the middle. That's a great dig from Rudder on the pancake. Is there nothing she can't do? Burton. Creativity from her. Off the net, but a great turn down the line. Very, very impressive work from the Pirates here in this 5th set. And they break it open 9-4. Both teams with their power plays as well. So will Adelaide be forced to call it very early to try and catch up? 5-point lead. Let's see what happens here. Oh, not Rudder's best. She has been very, very good. We'll give her that one. So a little break for the Storm. I think I'll put the Reeves first names away. Just go with Reeve and Reeve. I'm sure that won't be confusing for everybody. Great blocking. Another opportunity. Burton again. Oh, that's a great dig from Jarvis. They're alive here, but under pressure, the Storm. And great tip from Ingram to get it. So Thorogood, number 15, keeping her starting place in the middle from last set for the Pirates, as both coaches calling their power play. Queensland went first with theirs, and Rachel Orchard very, very quick to call hers. So dueling power plays again. It's very important in the 4th set. There's that change up, that combination play from Gould, and she's first time she's got that wrong, and it was not wrong by much. Very, very, very close to the sideline. So Queensland win the first power play point, 12-5. That looks very intimidating on the serve, on the scoreboard, I should say, as the serve goes long from Burton. So this point huge for Adelaide Storm. They can take it back to a 3-point game, or it can break open to a 7-point game. Feels like a very, very important point in this 5th set. As Sipper Bourgeau to the bench for the Storm. Good reception. Thorogood is too good. Jarvis with the dig. But Reeve unable to react quick enough. She was just forced into some kind of touch on that ball. So Queensland, much needed points on the ladder up for grabs for them. High ball to Gould. It's a great dig from Garlick. Opportunity now. That ball pops up on the nets, and the opportunity taken. Thorogood once again into the action. So Tara Mayland, number 1 on for Sipper Bourgeau. She's on the left side at the moment. Number 3 receiver in the competition so far. Getting some time on court, and there she is on cue with some beautiful reception. And they go back to Wright, who's been fantastic. All 4 middles, 5 middles from both sides that have played. We've seen Wright and Carey for the Storm. We've seen Thorogood, McCarthy and Rudder for the Pirates. All had very, very good matches. That's great from Garlick. Oh, in? Yes. That's a block from Gould. Just what they needed. Can they close this gap down? They are running out of points, the Adelaide Storm. Good from Garlick again. They go behind. That's a good dig from Gould. Carey can't get on top of the ball. And a block again. Carey and Gould. 2 in a row for them. Just hanging around the Storm here in Adelaide. Deep serve is too deep. So you would think Queensland now He'll take this set and take some much needed points on the ladder. Every set worth 2 points on the ladder. Nice block is recovered. Good this time, turning down the line. Very good from Gould. Rachel Orchid directing traffic. So they do go for the double sub. So the same one they have gone for multiple times through this match. Langbean, number 9, in for offense on the front row. Doherty in 2 sets in the back row. Garlic, great reception. Rudder, too strong. This time the block there for Storm, but
and that brings up set point
how
for
hard she
Queensland.
hits the ball. Block unable to control. So set point, Queensland. Good from Reeve. They go to that slide again. It's still alive here. Alchin pops up on the net and she puts it away to take the set for the Pirates. So 3 sets to 2 is the scoreline here in Adelaide. Round 3 matchup, the gold medal rematch. Queensland taking that final match of last year's season over Adelaide. They get a little bit of retribution, but they will be looking for more than that. They'll be looking to go back to the gold medal again this year, to go one better as we head to the Mahindra moments of the match. Free ball to Queensland. The setter takes it. And some great out-of-system volleyball for the Pirates. And how's the pancake from Reeve? Love to see our players hitting the floor, but she couldn't get it a second time. And there it is, Carey. Well, the Storm implemented that slide play so well from the second set onwards, and it really did help turn the match for them. And we're going to head down courtside to Renee, who has Scarlett Rudder with her. Renee.
I'm here with Scarlett Rudder from the Queensland Pirates. Scarlett, I feel like that game had everything from start to finish. The Pirates had so much momentum at the start. Talk to me about what happened.
I think just SA really picked up their attack and we just weren't able to adjust to it as well as we wanted to. We definitely tried to put strategies in place. We got there by that 5th set, but yeah, they came out swinging in that 3rd and 4th and really just ran away with it there, yeah.
You did amazing to come back and win that 5th set, as you mentioned. Aces, bouncing mid-court. Tell me a bit about what you've been working on with your setters and your coaches in the off-season.
Yeah, we really like to try and push that middle 3rd so that we can draw it out to our sticks, get them good one-on-one opportunities. I've been playing with Farley for a long time, so we've just been pushing it as much as we can, yeah. And we just go after everything in our training sessions.
You can absolutely tell that you're using the full width of the court and those setting options are paramount. Tell me a bit about what you're looking forward to next week and with the rest of the season.
We're really just looking forward to keep going up and up in our playing ability. We know that we can play so much better than we have in some games, and we just know that it's a grind. We always seem to come in at the back end of the season, so we're just still making our way up there, and I'm always looking forward to the back end of the season with our Pirates team, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Good luck for next week.
Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Scarlett. And she's spot on. Last season, the Pirates coming into the finals in 4th place and going from there through to take out the gold medal and take out the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League in 2024. So Queensland just know that they just need to get there. If they can get there in the top 4, they will absolutely have an impact as we head back down to Renee.
I'm here with Rebecca Reeve, pass hitter for the Storm. Beck, congrats on the 3-2 win. Tell me about what it was like on court.
It was definitely, Queensland is such a good team, so I think it was a bit of a roller coaster at times, but we managed to sort of hold our own and get through at the end, which was great to get. But yeah, they're a great team and credit to them, but yeah, luckily we were able to get it at the end of the day.
It went from fast to faster, like even watching from the side, the attacks and the quicks and the connection. Tell me a bit about how important it is, your connection with your sister Rachel on court.
Well, I think we're very lucky that we get to play together, so we kind of know each other inside and out, which I think helps dramatically. We can kind of figure each other out and get it, which we're lucky to do, and sometimes it's hard, but we're pretty good at that, so it's good.
There's always a little bit more grace as sisters as well in between things. Tell me about what it's like playing at home crowd, and the crowd really turned on today. It was really electric, really getting involved in those long rallies.
Oh, they did. The crowd was amazing. They were nice and loud today, which was good, which is what we want. Playing at home is always great. We've had 3 home games in a row, which we were very lucky for. Now we've got to hit the road and go show what we can do on other people's home grounds. So
absolutely. Congratulations again. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Renee. Good to hear from Rebecca Reeve from the Storm as we see some more highlights. Blocking was such a big part of today's match, which is so good to see. The Pirates started the match blocking very, very strongly. The Storm were able to adjust theirs as the match went on. That proved really effective for them. So, match 1 here in Adelaide is done. The Storm 3 sets to 2. Storm continuing to climb up the ladder here in the women's competition, and some very, very important points for the Pirates as they look to close the gap on the Vipers, who sit just above them. The Vipers playing in Melbourne very, very soon. As we see the men warming up on courts.
Number 28, Charlie Disbury. Number 14, Rory Hart.
So the men, another very, very big match here in Adelaide.
52, Nicholas
The Storm off to a slower start for the men this year.
Number 5,
and the Pirates sitting in 3rd, the Storm in 5th. So the men's ladder, which we will have a closer look at later on in the broadcast, is pretty jammed up in the middle. So this match is going to have a very big impact on how that shifts around. I do love here in the Super League that every set does contribute on the ladder. I love that everyone's playing around the country on the same night. All these other matches will have a very big impact. We'll come back with a little bit more after this break.